is Talon and I'm back with another video. Today I'll be reviewing set 75402, the LEGO Star Wars ARC-170 Starfighter. This set comes with 497 pieces, came out this year in 2025, and it cost $70 US. So, as I always start with, here's the instructions, and here is the box. So, as per usual, we will get this set rolling and start with the minifigures. So our first figure here with the black stripe on the helmet. I can make this thing not all blurry. This is Clone Pilot Oddball. So he is a pilot that's shown up a lot throughout like the Clone Wars. I don't think he's ever listed by name in Revenge of the Sith, which I believe the set is based off of given the box art. But he is featured throughout the Clone Wars, flying various ships. Yeah, he looks pretty good. They all use the same torso, legs, and blasters, and heads, actually. So the only things different with all these clone pilots are the helmets that distinguish them from each other. They do not have double-sided faces, and yeah, pretty simple design. But that is Oddball. The guy with the blue helmet is Clone Pilot Jag. He was also featured throughout the Clone Wars, and he has kind of a more detailed helmet with blue markings. And then our final clone pilot is just a clone pilot, not given a name, nothing, just a standard clone pilot. So pretty simple for the three minifigures, and then it comes with an astromech droid as well in green, who is named R4P44. So I'm sure he shows up at some point in either the Clone Wars. He might be in like Revenge of the Sith, like briefly, like in some shot where you can kind of see an astromech droid in one of the ARC-170s in a scene. I don't know, but I'm sure he shows up somewhere, be my guess. That's it for the minifigures. Very quick, very simple on the minifigures, which will be a kind of a critique later in the video. But let's move them all out of the way, and let's get into talking about the actual set itself. Now, I think this ARC-170 looks like, in terms of how it appears, I think it looks very good. It's very detailed, but very kind of smooth, and there's not really a stone left untouched. So I think they did a good job with the design of the ship. It doesn't have a ton of features. It's got the spring-loaded shooters, of course. They shoot, god damn, they shoot hard. Yeah, they shoot harder, I feel like, than they used to back in the day. It does come with an extra spring-loaded missile, but it's not, I don't know what I did with it. But yeah, it's got these two little guns on the back. I think in previous models, now I could be thinking of other ships, and I could be wrong on this, but I believe on previous models, these two guns here moved in sequence together. They like were on a swivel, and so they could only face the same direction. On this set, they can move independently of each other, so that one can be up like that, this one can be up like that. The bottom one has a lot better mobility. It can move to the side, it can move down. Can't move to the side when it's facing down, but at least it can go side to side horizontally. And then the top one, it can't move side to side. The top one can only go up and then side to side. It cannot go side to side horizontally, which is interesting. Yeah, so that's, I guess, they're not that important. They're just there for just to complete the design of the ship accurately. But that's just, I don't know, a little thing there. Then I guess we'll move into the cockpits. You've got your three sections in the cockpit for your clone troopers. So you've got the first one. It doesn't actually have one of the little like printed screens on these tiles here on the slopes. So he doesn't get any screen, whoever's sitting there. This little hole here is for the astromech droid. So as we open this one, which has some blue and has an actual printed screen right there, if you can see that. Yeah, another clone trooper would go in there, but you could take your astromech droid and plop him down in between the two seats, close that up, and that's what it looks like from the top with the astromech droid in there. And you can face his head facing forward if that's how you want to do it. But that's what it looks like with him in there. And so without the astromech droid in there, there's basically, yeah, just this open hole in the top where a clone trooper could get like sucked out of when they go into space. So if you're gonna be flying this thing, put the astromech droid in there, because then you might not. Then the front cockpit is a lot nicer of a seat. It's the fully tiled seat with the little split in the middle to hold their legs. So it's pretty easy in terms of like putting a clone trooper in there or not. So I guess we could take Jag and throw him in there. So you just put him between the little leg thing, and then there he is. Boom. So fits in there pretty nice, and then you can just pull him right out really easily. He's not attached to any studs. So it's a nice, simple design, and easy to work with there. And yeah, so this set, let me actually find the sticker sheet. It has 13 stickers on it. It is a lot of stickers on it. Now the nice thing is these round tiles here on the wings, these guys, just them guys there, they are printed. So that's at least 4 pieces that are printed, as well as the little control panel in this cockpit and this cockpit. They're printed, which is nice. But there's still 13 other stickers. So it's a lot of stickering that you have to do. Sticker there, on all of these windscreen pieces, which, you know, I did a pretty good job applying them. I think they look pretty, you know, straight and in line with how they're supposed to be. But it can be hard if you got shakier hands, or it's a kid trying to put these stickers on. Be something like that. I'd say the parent, if it's for a kid, the parent should put the stickers on at least the windscreen pieces, because I could tell you when I was a kid, I was not going to be able to put these things on properly. That's for sure. But that's just one thing to know about this set, is a lot of these pieces have stickers on them. So that's a little thing to know. You've got the design of the engines on the front. Now these pieces spin for whatever reason. They're not like locked in place by anything, but doesn't affect the look or anything of the ship. Let's see, you switch, I guess, go into the back. You've got the engines in pink back there as they look in the universe, and the bottom is basically just flat, so there's no landing gear or anything. I can't really think of any scenes or situations where you saw these things landed in universe. I'm sure they were kind of off to the side or something, but so I don't really know what the landing gear looks like on these things. I guarantee they do have landing gear, but they didn't put landing gear on this set, unfortunately. So that's what you got there. And then we move to the main feature of the set, the big time feature that everybody knows, is the wings and how they split, kind of like an X-Wing, but in their own way. So you just take this little thing under here, and you pop it like that. And so then the wings come out. I think they're a little, I don't know, how do I say it? They're a little short in terms of their expansion compared to what I think they should be. I feel like they should be a little bit more like that, maybe even a little bit more than that. But this, it does a decent job, but I don't think it does a good enough job at splitting these things. So that's what it looks like from the front. I can't really sit it down, but there you go. Hopefully that's a good view. That's what it looks like from the front. Yeah, I do not think they split enough. The mechanism in there is really interesting and really kind of unique how they did it, but I don't think they split enough. And so this little thing, you just plop it back, and they come back to being flat, which the flat look is good. They did a great job making them look good being flat. But when they open up, I don't think they look very good. I don't think these wing pieces are big enough, and I don't think they extend enough. But that is it for the features of the set. So just return our figures back. And yeah, after I play bowling with these minifigures, that is going to finish it up for the set. So yeah, I guess I'll give my final thoughts on the set. I think I'm happy that in 2025, for the anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, that they did the ARC-170. We haven't had one in, what has it been, like 10 years? I know it's been a long time since we've had an ARC-170. It's a very popular ship in at least like the Clone Wars era, and it's a very cool looking ship. So I'm glad we got it in another set. but I think this set falls flat on a number of points. I think the minifigures, I understand having the 4 figures being 3 pilots and an astromech droid, but in a $70 set, I think you've got to have at least 1 more figure, if not 2, just because, I don't know, I think 4 figures is kind of lackluster for a set at this price. Now, talking about the price, if you're a price per piece person, this set does not fulfill your requirements at all. 497, so just round that up by 3 to 500 pieces for this set for it to cost $70. Price per piece, people will be very upset about this, understandably, because I don't think this set, piece-wise and size-wise, racks up to what a $70 set should be. I don't see this set being valued at $70. Now, I really like the set and its look in many ways. I think the look does a good job. I think the sticker detail's good. I wish they were printed. In a $70 set, they should have printed a couple more of these pieces just to make it feel a little bit more worth it. But I like the look of the ship overall. It just, for $70, I think it's just a little too much for what it should. I think this is probably a $50 set at perfect at what it should be, but at most a $60 set. $70 is way too much for this thing, and yeah, I don't. And I'm not a price per piece guy, but I would agree with the price per piecers on this one, saying that it's not worth $70. If you want to get the set now, get it now. But preferably, if you're not looking to get it as immediately, I'd wait till it goes on sale. I don't think this set is worth $70. It's a good set, but I don't think it's worth $70. And the final critique, which I talked about when I was looking at the set, is just the wings. I don't think the wings open up enough at all. I think the top and the bottom wings are too small, and I'm not impressed with parts of this set. But I think when it's sitting like this, I think it looks very good. I think it looks very accurate. But when you open the wings up, I don't think it does a very good job there. Again, the mechanism is creative and unique to get the wings to open, but I don't think they're big enough, and I don't think that the wingspan, like the opening of them, is big enough. So yeah, I think that about does it for the review of this set. So a lot of critique, but hopefully that makes sense, and hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. So that's going to do it for this set. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Definitely give it a like if you enjoyed. Comment your thoughts down below on the set, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. So thank you so very much for watching, and I will see you in another video.